Greetings and salutations of peace. I am your brother the Rastafari, Ital Iman I. The footage you're about to see is very rare. It is an interview with one of the most important revolutionaries that ever lived and is still alive. This is an interview sought out by a few of the world's elite black journalists, but was not granted. The late Manin Marable sought this information for his book, The Reinvention of Malcolm X, but was turned down. What's special about this film is that it's an advertisement for my book, Helter Skelter, The Aquarian Gospel of Christopher Donner. For within that book is a story never told. I call it The Old Man of the Sea. Yes, this story, or the rest of the story you hear in this film, can be read in the book Helter Skelter, The Aquarian Gospel of Christopher Donner. Once you read the book, you will see why the two stories are one. The filmmaker Sharif Nasir was given an audience with The Old Man of the Sea, but I have been blessed with the information they all sought from the source. This is the man behind the wisdom of Malcolm X. Though this information, an intimate conversation with the revolutionary assassin, is around an hour long, by reading the book Helter Skelter, The Aquarian Gospel of Christopher Donner, both volumes 1 and 2, you will be able to fill in the blanks. You will find mind-blowing information about Malcolm X and the Nation of Islam, never before revealed to the public until now. You all have seen the infamous picture of Malcolm X after being assassinated, and a mysterious brother hovering over the body. Have you ever wondered what the mystery man was doing, who he was, etc., what role he played in the life of Malcolm X? Well, this film gives you a hint, but to get the entire story, you will have to read my current release, Helter Skelter, The Aquarian Gospel of Christopher Donner. Within it, you will find a double surprise of information, published at the dawn of the age of Aquarius. You can find this book at www.lulu.com, or just put in any search engine, Ital Iman I, Helter Skelter, The Aquarian Gospel of Christopher Donner. Get first-hand information about the day they killed the minister. You are now in tune. On the one, the force itself. At this time, we call it the Holy Master Blaster Jamming. Now go seek this information. Put in any search engine, Ital Iman I, Helter Skelter, The Aquarian Gospel of Christopher Donner. Peace.
Became the #1 influence in the Nation of Islam. That was a hard blow to those who figured Elijah Muhammad needed some help. Okay. I, an individual, as an individual, thought like those who thought that Master Muhammad did not need Elijah Muhammad to make his views more plain and acceptable. He was quite capable within himself of delivering the message that he had for the American Muslim without Elijah Muhammad. Okay, this is how I feel.
Farad Muhammad you're talking about?
Yes.
Didn't need Elijah Muhammad
to make his point clear.
Okay.
Okay, he could have taken any one of them
Okay.
and done it.
Any saying he could have did with anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Okay. He was, so now this, when you stop and think about what I thought, this puts him in a very high position. That he'll take anything or anybody that they created and he can do the same job that was done by Elijah.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, but this is for,
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
I mean, this is, now, I wasn't the only one who held this view,
Okay. Okay.
but Elijah, all of those were special people. Master Farad Muhammad, W.D. Du Bois, not Du Bois, but W.D. Muhammad, Elijah Poole, Elijah Muhammad, Elijah Kareem. These are some of the things that he was known as. Okay, these people were special people. Okay, now, as in all cases, in most cases, the secondary becomes the primary, depending on the personality of the second part, the second one. People think, well, this is the one that should be so and so and so, because they might speak the language a little better or clearer than they speak it, so therefore they think they should have the leadership role. But sometimes the role is expressed in a way that most people can get it. They think that should be the leader, but not necessarily. You can be a prime spokesman. And when it comes down to the leader, that means you got to think further and past the point of leadership. You got to think past the point where the ideas are made and formulated. And how your style has a lot to do with whether people like you and think you should be the leader or not. But then, just to figure, most people are not qualified to choose a leader. The best thing is to follow. Okay. But then there was the ins and outs of following or choosing a leader, so then they'll be special indeed. Now, during this time, something was seen in Malcolm by those who were high up in the Nation of Islam that made somebody uncomfortable who was looking for a leader, because a leader is not necessarily a top-level thinker. Not necessarily a top-level thinker. Okay. When you start leading, and you're talking about millions of people, you're putting yourself, or you're putting that individual in a very unique position. Because when they run out of leadership skills, they don't have anybody to turn to. This is a very lonely position. You give up credibility if you try to avoid the leadership role or to sign it off to somebody else. No, it doesn't work like that. It's supposed to be the absolute end of all that there is to be brought out in human value. And if you're not that one, well, then maybe you're cheating somebody of what they should have. The emotion and the feeling of accomplishment has to be tremendous when a person approaches this particular echelon. But to be fair to the people that you would lead, you've got to let them know where you are. And it starts with credibility. Okay, I heard a story Malcolm had a contest for the leadership of a lower level gang. And the question came up, you cannot have personal fear for the position that you're both vying for. You can't have personal fear. To live is not your prime example, or your prime motive. In case it is, he loaded a revolver and spun it and handed it off to his partner, or to his contender.
Malcolm did that?
Yes. Loaded it, and spin it, and said, huh. The guy looked at him, said, man, who do you think I am? He said, well, this will solve, what you do now will solve whether you qualify to go any further than this point. They took it. Click! And so the guy said, you ain't the one.
But Malcolm was ready to die for what he believed in. That's why he did that.
Yes. Okay, now, when it comes down to another level, some people are willing to lead and wear the garments of, go grade 1, as long as there's no consequences to pay. The consequences are not too great. They'll do it. And they can spellbind a crowd with their words.
You think Farrakhan could have did something like that?
Yes, I think he could.
You think he could have? Okay.
You know why?
Why is that?
People do things for different reasons.
Okay.
And the limelight is such a magnet to individuals like Louis Farrakhan until they would give their life in order to occupy it for a little while, knowing that he can't produce, but just that means that much.
What Malcolm doing was whole different situation, whole different mindset.
Right.
I see what you're saying.
And you know what? Louis Farrakhan is nobody's dummy by a long shot, and he's qualified to evaluate mental quality. You know that he could never be the man that Malcolm was. But he would do it just because it appealed to him.
Right, I understand.
Personal thing. He knew it, and he knew that some underlings, such as myself, knew this. And so it made him somewhat jealous of me.
Okay.
Because I said, I know who you are. You know who I am. I said, your ego needs more than mine. Because you know what took place. I forgot the man's name. But Malcolm spent the revolver and handed it to him. He got to know I ain't crazy.
Was Farrakhan in there when that happened?
No.
Oh, he wasn't in there?
I said, but you know that, okay, I've done it, but not with that.
Not with that.
But no. When Malcolm, because they made a movie one time about John Wayne and somebody. They called True Grit.
I remember that movie.
Okay. Those who had studied men's habits and their behavior for a long time knew a man when they saw him.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
They knew this man. And what they saw in Malcolm, they felt no remorse in surrendering their own personal thing to somebody like him.
You mean when they say they, you mean
the people
who chose Malcolm?
Right. Okay. So he, first of all, you got to understand, he is no ordinary man.
Malcolm.
Right.
Okay.
He's no ordinary man.
No ordinary man.
Okay. Okay. Yes, he's man, and all you can attribute to a man, yes. But there's something else that makes him unlike any other man or any kind of man. There are some who can put their fingers right on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's some that can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I had an experience with Malcolm in my apartment the day that I left the nation. I left Malcolm. He said, I know you're going to do it, brother. I know you're going to leave me. He said, we know why. We want you to go into it. I said, well, since the day has come that this departure has to take place, you need this more than I do. People find at you every day. I have nothing that they need or threaten, so they don't need to fire at me. But you need this and how to use it, as I do. So we spent the last 45 minutes, I guess, on some tips of what would make life longer for a man such as he. And I say, I see the brothers on the way when I leave tonight. And that was it. And it's something that Malcolm didn't like to do. Other brother.
He didn't like to do that.
No, he would do it, but it was phony.
It was halfway. It wasn't really a serious embrace.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was nothing that he was trying to hide, but it's something that he didn't feel a need for.
Okay.
And when I got to leave, he embraced me.
Oh, okay. That was a real one there when you got ready to leave.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he do anybody else. It was.
Yeah, I never seen him do nobody. Maybe once or twice. But and then I went on about my business, and he went about his. 853 Tiffany Street.
852?
853 Tiffany Street.
Tiffany Street.
Apartment 3C. Okay. I mean, this is immaterial, but it's coming back like that.
Okay.
And so, before that, certain guys had been approached with the task of killing Malcolm because he had dared to step over the line that separate men from God for the day.
He had stepped over the line
That separate
men from God
of that day.
And they didn't like that.
No. And so they've been doing their champion a favor by removing him from the scene.
By taking Malcolm from the scene, they were doing their champion a favor.
Yes.
Now, who's the champion?
Now, their champion was Elijah Muhammad. They did not think that Elijah Muhammad would have a winner's chance had the gauntlet been thrown down in front of both of them for the leadership of the nation.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, this is what Abdul, Luqman saw.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay, this is what I could pick up.
Okay.
And that's just the way they saw it. And so the way they approached it, they said, no know that using the vernacular, there ain't nobody but the messenger. You understand that, don't you, brother? I say, those are your words. You can't give me a chance to come out with one of my own. You don't think I can come out with the right words for you? Elijah was raised up. He said, can you give me a lesson that I have not heard before by one who is more qualified to deliver it than you? Then why do you figure it's necessary you tell me this now? And that has always been your problem, brother. You're always running the whole stuff on reserve for you and your understanding, your kind of understanding. It's not for the rest of us. I just believe in a certain thing, and until I can find something better, I'll continue to believe in it. Do what thy manhood bids thee do. From self alone expect applause. He noblest lives, he noblest dies. He makes and keeps himself made laws.
That's your philosophy of life.
Yeah. And so, for whatever it is worth, there's something to disrespect. Malcolm needs to be taken out. We've studied the background of you and people like you in the Nation of Islam. You were one who was thorough. Go about your business in the most thorough manner. You don't like to fail. You don't like to be wrong. I damn sure don't. As a matter of fact, it's ego, it's the epitome of ego that I have. And I don't make no excuse for it. Okay, if I'm wrong, I'll put my life on it.
Right.
Yeah. He said, this is why you are the one we're choosing now. If you don't do it, there's a reason. There are many reasons perhaps. Here's what we want done. We heard of some of your style, of this kind of activity or behavior, and this was done by Yusuf Shah, known to the Nation of Islam as Captain Joseph, representing all the wheels in Chicago. See, I didn't know you. If you don't do it, I said, you got a problem.
That's what he told you.
Yes, I told him. I said, yeah, he told me, if you don't do it, I said, you got a problem.
So when he finna tell you something, he said, if you don't do it, then you hit him right quick. Yeah. You got a problem.
You got a problem.
Okay.
Now, okay, now, anyway, David had a style, and then somebody else come up with a style. He was leading the pack, of course.
Okay.
They don't want it this done, that done. Well, you see, here's the thing. I went back into some of my, what do you call it? I can't think of the word now, and I ain't gonna waste more time.
Okay.
Trying to pull it forward.
Your bag? Your mode of operation?
No, don't try to help me.
Okay.
I forgot it. I had it right there.
Okay.
That's why I hate it. That's
My bad. I understand.
And but anyway, he was saying that if I failed, if I didn't carry it out, I didn't know that he had a problem. Okay. They understood that, what that meant. We like the one that takes the head off the body. That's what they like. You know, and like the complete destruction of the body. And too much man to be destroyed by junk like us. That's the way I looked at it. I want to have the honor of destroying a man like Malcolm. And you guys seem to be sitting up here making them plots about it. Because I don't want to. I tell you right now, you got a problem just by letting me know what you're thinking. I didn't tell Malcolm, but he knew. See, extra sensory perception is something that people feel shy. But a lot of them have it.
Malcolm had it.
Yeah, he had it.
You had it too.
And I know what they're going to do. Okay, I got out of it. Okay. And I went to him and told him. I said, you know what? Your brothers that you grab and embrace, they want to kill you because they figure you're a threat to the messenger of Islam. He said, yes, I know. They want to kill me. He said, well, it's not going to fix anything. He said, what was your decision? I don't know what I said, but he said, well, I remember this. Allah is the God, and whatever happens according to His will. You could take my head off right there if you wanted to. I didn't give a damn. He probably wouldn't even try to defend myself. But he said it didn't matter now. And so when I went back, Joseph and his stream of lieutenants, they brought me back. They said, well, you know, they told me, well, it's something that ain't right. Shit. Ain't wrong with me. And everybody trying to take my life. I'm no threat to nobody. I don't need no leadership position. I like to support a man, though. Anyway, the messenger said it would be, everybody going to preach now, you know. But now, you did just like they did to Fawa Balewa. The best men they had among them, they killed them. You know who the Fawa Balewa was?
No, I don't know who that is.
Abu Bakr, the Fawa Balewa, was the Prime Minister of Nigeria.
Okay, I've heard.
Supposed to have been on the upside of intelligence of anybody in the world at the time. He used to wear a lot of robes at the same time. Big wide jaws, wide nose, never smile, highly intelligent. And read every book that they were putting in the language anybody could read, just about. You can learn a lot from your enemies. The enemies were Botha of South Africa. He said, the reason we can't respect a kefir, that's another word for nigger in the South African language. He said, because when they do get a wise man, they will kill him. And I made a point to remember that. And they killed Abu Bakr, Tafawa Balewa. Now all those names signify something in African culture. Abu Bakr, that's the name of a great religious leader. Tafawa the name of a nation, a location that he come from. Balewa was a family traditional name which made it all come together. Abu Bakr Tafawa Balewa. They just called him Balewa. And he very dignified man. He wasn't searching for anything. He was there for those who sought. Let's call it truth. I won't say whose truth, but he had it. And he was free with it. And Malcolm was about the same way. I felt the same way about him. I said, here they got a man now, they're not even qualified to measure his intelligence on any scale that has come up. So they don't know where to start. Yet they want to kill him. Why would they want to kill him? Is he a threat for them? What does the world have to gain or lose by allowing these people to live?